Alzheimer's disease is a daunting prospect for many seniors, but here's the empowering truth. You have more control over your brain health than you might think. While genetics and other uncontrollable factors play a role in cognitive decline, research shows that lifestyle choices can significantly reduce your risk of developing Alzheimer's or delay its onset. And the best part, it doesn't require hours of effort each day. Just 15 minutes of intentional activity can make a world of difference. Today, we're going to explore what you should spend those 15 minutes doing to protect your brain and lower your Alzheimer's risk. This isn't about complicated routines or expensive treatments. It's about simple, science-backed practices that anyone can incorporate into their daily life. Whether you're already proactive about your health or just starting to think about brain protection, these strategies will empower you to take charge of your cognitive future. So let's dive right in and start with the first key activity: mental stimulation through puzzles and games. The brain is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it becomes. Mental stimulation is one of the most effective ways to build cognitive reserve, which is essentially your brain's ability to adapt and compensate for age-related changes or damage. People with higher cognitive reserves tend to experience fewer symptoms of memory loss and are better equipped to handle challenges like Alzheimer's disease. Engaging in mentally challenging activities strengthens neural connections, creates new pathways, and keeps your mind sharp. One of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to stimulate your brain is through puzzles and games. These activities challenge different cognitive skills, including memory, problem-solving, logic, and spatial awareness. For example, crossword puzzles and Sudoku engage verbal reasoning and numerical skills, while jigsaw puzzles enhance visual spatial abilities. Strategy games like chess or bridge require critical thinking and planning, making them excellent tools for boosting executive function. The beauty of puzzles and games is their accessibility. You don't need special equipment or training to get started. You can find books, apps, or physical sets tailored to your interests and skill level. Many online platforms, such as Lumosity, Elevate, or Peak, offer scientifically designed exercises that target specific cognitive functions. However, traditional offline activities remain just as effective, if not more so, for many people. Completing a crossword puzzle in the newspaper, assembling a jigsaw puzzle with family, or playing Scrabble with friends combines mental stimulation with social connection, amplifying the benefits. Let me share a story that highlights the transformative power of puzzles. A woman named Margaret, who was 78, had always loved solving crosswords but stopped after retiring because she felt too busy with other responsibilities. When she began noticing occasional memory lapses, her doctor encouraged her to reintroduce mentally stimulating activities into her routine. Margaret decided to dedicate 15 minutes each morning to working on puzzles, alternating between crosswords, Sudoku, and jigsaw puzzles. Over time, she noticed improvements not only in her memory, but also in her focus and problem-solving skills. What started as a small habit became a cornerstone of her day, proving that even brief bursts of mental exercise can yield significant results. Now that we've covered the importance of mental stimulation, let's move on to the second activity: mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness might seem unrelated to Alzheimer's prevention at first glance, but studies show that this practice has profound effects on brain health. By reducing stress, enhancing focus, and promoting relaxation, mindfulness protects your brain from the harmful impacts of chronic tension and anxiety. Stay tuned, because this step will reveal how spending just 15 minutes a day meditating can safeguard your cognitive function. Stress is one of the biggest culprits behind cognitive decline. When you're stressed, your body releases cortisol, a hormone that, in high levels, can damage the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for forming and retrieving memories. Chronic stress also disrupts sleep, impairs decision-making, and contributes to anxiety and depression, all of which negatively impact brain health. That's where mindfulness meditation comes in. It acts as a buffer against stress, calming both your mind and body. Mindfulness meditation involves focusing your attention on the present moment without judgment. This could mean paying attention to your breath, observing sensations in your body, or simply noticing the sights and sounds around you. The goal isn't to clear your mind completely, but to anchor yourself in the here and now, reducing rumination and worry that often cloud your mental clarity. One of the most accessible ways to practice mindfulness is through guided meditations. Apps like Calm, Headspace, or Insight Timer offer sessions tailored specifically for seniors, ranging from short, 5-minute exercises to longer, immersive experiences. If apps aren't your thing, try this simple technique. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take slow, deep breaths. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, then exhale for 6 seconds. Repeat this cycle for 10-15 minutes, focusing on the rhythm of your breathing. Notice how your shoulders relax, your heart rate slows, and your mind begins to quiet. This small investment of time can have a dramatic impact on your stress levels and cognitive resilience. Let me share an inspiring example. A man named Harold, who was 79, had always been a high-energy person, juggling multiple responsibilities and staying constantly busy. But after retiring, he found himself struggling with anxiety and occasional memory lapses. Determined to regain control, Harold decided to try mindfulness meditation, encouraged by his granddaughter who practiced yoga regularly. At first, sitting quietly felt uncomfortable. He wasn't used to slowing down, but over time, he began to notice profound changes. His mind felt clearer, his mood improved, and he could recall details more easily. Mindfulness became a cornerstone of his daily routine, helping him navigate life's challenges with greater calm and resilience. Now that we've explored mindfulness, let's transition to the third activity, aerobic exercise. Physical activity isn't just great for your body, it's one of the most effective ways to boost your brain power and protect against Alzheimer's disease. Stay tuned, because this step will show you how movement can transform your mind as well as your body. Physical exercise is often hailed for its ability to improve cardiovascular health, strengthen muscles, and boost mood, but its impact on the brain is equally impressive. Regular physical activity increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that support cognitive function. It also stimulates the release of chemicals called neurotrophic factors, which promote the growth of new neurons and strengthen existing connections. In short, moving your body helps your brain stay healthy and resilient. The beauty of using exercise to boost brain health is that it doesn't require intense workouts or hours at the gym. Low-impact activities like walking, swimming, yoga, or Tai Chi are perfect for seniors and provide immense benefits without putting unnecessary strain on the joints. Even household chores like gardening, vacuuming, or dancing to your favorite songs count as physical activity. One particularly effective form of exercise for brain health is aerobic activity, which gets your heart pumping and increases endurance. Studies show that aerobic exercises like brisk walking, cycling, or swimming can improve memory, attention, and processing speed. They also reduce the risk of conditions like Alzheimer's disease and vascular dementia by promoting healthier blood vessels in the brain. Strength training, on the other hand, may not seem directly related to cognition, but it has surprising benefits. Lifting light weights or doing resistance band exercises helps build muscle mass, which supports overall mobility and independence. More importantly, It enhances executive functions like planning, organizing, and multitasking. Combining aerobic and strength training exercises creates a balanced routine that maximizes both physical and mental benefits. Let me share a story that highlights the transformative power of exercise. A woman named Evelyn, who was 76, struggled with balance issues and occasional forgetfulness. Concerned about her declining mobility, she decided to join a senior fitness class focused on gentle yoga and stretching. To her surprise, the classes didn't just improve her flexibility and stability, they also sharpened her mind. Evelyn began noticing that she could remember sequences of poses more easily and felt more alert during daily tasks. Encouraged by these results, she added short walks around her neighborhood to her routine. Within months, Evelyn's confidence soared and her memory lapses became less frequent. Exercise became her secret weapon for staying mentally and physically fit. Now that we've covered the benefits of mental stimulation, mindfulness meditation, and aerobic exercise, let's move on to the fourth activity, nourishing your brain with a nutrient-rich diet. What you eat plays a monumental role in protecting your cognitive health, and the right foods can act as a shield against Alzheimer's disease. In fact, research shows that certain nutrients like antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, and vitamins can reduce inflammation, support neuron function, and even slow down the progression of cognitive decline. Stay tuned, because this step will reveal how simple dietary changes can have a profound impact on your brain health. The saying "you are what you eat" holds especially true when it comes to brain health. Your brain requires specific nutrients to function optimally, and a diet high in processed foods, refined sugars, and unhealthy fats can accelerate cognitive decline. On the flip side, consuming whole, nutrient-dense foods provides your brain with the fuel it needs to stay sharp and resilient. Two diets in particular have been linked to a lower risk of Alzheimer's: the Mediterranean diet and the Mind Diet Mediterranean-intervention for neurodegenerative delay. Both emphasize fresh fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats while minimizing processed products. Let's break down some of the key components of a brain-healthy diet. 1. Leafy greens. Spinach, kale, and other leafy greens are rich in antioxidants like vitamin K and folate, which protect neurons from oxidative stress and inflammation. Aim to include these in your meals at least 5 times a week. 2. Berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries are packed with flavonoids, compounds that improve memory and cognitive function. Studies suggest that eating berries regularly can delay memory decline by up to 2.5 years. 3. Fatty fish. Salmon, sardines, and mackerel are excellent sources of omega-3 fatty acids, which promote anti-inflammatory processes and protect neurons from damage. If fish isn't part of your diet, consider plant-based alternatives like walnuts, flax seeds, or chia seeds. 4. Nuts and seeds. Almonds, walnuts, and sunflower seeds provide healthy fats, fiber, and vitamin E, all of which support brain health. A handful a day can make a noticeable difference over time. 5. Whole grains. Foods like oats, quinoa, and brown rice supply steady energy to your brain by stabilizing blood sugar levels. They also contain B vitamins, which play a critical role in reducing homocysteine, a compound linked to cognitive impairment. To make these dietary changes sustainable, focus on gradual substitutions rather than drastic overhauls. For example, swap white bread for whole grain versions, replace sugary snacks with fresh fruit or nuts, and incorporate more vegetables into your meals. Small adjustments add up over time, creating a foundation for lifelong brain health. Let me share a story that illustrates the power of nutrition in preventing cognitive decline. A man named Robert, who was 73, had always enjoyed indulging in comfort foods like fried chicken, pasta, and desserts. While he loved the taste, he began noticing occasional memory lapses and difficulty concentrating. After consulting his doctor, he learned about the connection between diet and brain health. Determined to make a change, Robert started incorporating more leafy greens, berries, and fatty fish into his meals. He swapped sugary cereals for oatmeal topped with blueberries, added spinach to his morning omelet, and replaced red meat with salmon twice a week. Within months, he noticed improvements not only in his memory, but also in his energy levels and overall mood. These dietary shifts didn't just protect his brain, they transformed his relationship with food, reminding him that nourishment is about both body and mind. Now that we've explored the importance of nutrition, let's transition to the fifth and final activity, staying socially engaged. Social interaction might not seem directly related to Alzheimer's prevention at first glance, but research shows that maintaining strong social ties plays a critical role in preserving cognitive health. Stay tuned, because this step will reveal how meaningful connections can protect your brain and enhance your overall well-being. Human beings are inherently social creatures, and our brains thrive on interaction and engagement with others. Loneliness and isolation, on the other hand, have been linked to increased risks of cognitive decline, depression, and even dementia. That's why staying socially connected isn't just good for your emotional health, it's essential for keeping your mind sharp and resilient. Think about the last time you had a deep conversation with a friend or family member. Chances are, it required active listening, thoughtful responses, and perhaps even recalling shared memories or inside jokes. These types of interactions exercise your brain in ways that solitary activities simply can't replicate. Conversations challenge your memory, attention span, and problem-solving skills, all while fostering a sense of belonging and purpose. One of the best ways to stay socially engaged is by joining groups or clubs that align with your interests. Whether it's a book club, gardening group, volunteer organization, or fitness class, being part of a community gives you regular opportunities to connect with others and share experiences. For instance, participating in a book club not only encourages reading, a fantastic brain-boosting activity, but also sparks discussions that require critical thinking and reflection. Similarly, volunteering allows you to contribute meaningfully to society while forming bonds with like-minded individuals. Technology can also play a vital role in staying connected, especially if mobility or distance makes in-person interactions challenging. Video calls, online forums, and virtual events allow you to maintain relationships and meet new people without leaving your home. Platforms like Zoom, Facebook groups, or Meetup.com host countless communities centered around hobbies, causes, and interests. Don't shy away from exploring these options. They're excellent ways to expand your social circle and keep your mind engaged. Let me share another inspiring example. A man named James, who was 82, found himself feeling increasingly isolated after his wife passed away. He missed the companionship and intellectual stimulation they used to enjoy together. Determined to break free from loneliness, James joined a local chess club recommended by a neighbor. Though he hadn't played chess since childhood, he quickly rediscovered his love for the game. The strategic thinking required to plan moves and anticipate opponents' strategies gave his brain a rigorous workout, while the camaraderie among fellow players lifted his spirits. Over time, James noticed that his memory improved. He could remember past games, visualize patterns, and even apply tactics to real-life situations. Most importantly, he felt reconnected to the world around him, proving that social engagement is a powerful antidote to cognitive decline. Now that we've explored all 5 activities: mental stimulation through puzzles and games, mindfulness meditation, aerobic exercise, nourishing your brain with a nutrient-rich diet, and staying socially engaged, it's time to bring it all together. These strategies aren't isolated solutions. They're interconnected pieces of a holistic framework designed to protect your brain and reduce your risk of Alzheimer's disease. Together, they create a powerful cycle of mental, emotional, and physical resilience, empowering you to live a life filled with clarity, purpose, and joy. Let's take a moment to reflect on how these activities work in harmony. Mental stimulation challenges your brain to form fresh neural connections, while mindfulness meditation reduces stress and enhances focus, creating an optimal environment for learning and growth. Aerobic exercise increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients essential for cognitive health, while a nutrient-rich diet provides the building blocks your neurons need to thrive. Social engagement ties everything together by fostering meaningful interactions that stimulate memory, problem-solving skills, and emotional well-being. When combined, these activities amplify each other's benefits, creating a robust foundation for lifelong brain health. To illustrate this synergy, consider the story of Evelyn, whom we mentioned earlier. After joining a senior fitness class, she noticed improvements not only in her balance and strength, but also in her ability to remember sequences of yoga poses. Inspired by her progress, Evelyn began exploring other ways to challenge her brain. She joined a book club, where lively discussions about literature reignited her love for storytelling and expanded her vocabulary. To complement her newfound intellectual pursuits, she started practicing mindfulness meditation, which helped her manage stress and stay present during conversations. On weekends, she spent hours working on jigsaw puzzles with her grandchildren, laughing and bonding over shared triumphs. Each activity fed into the next, creating a virtuous cycle that boosted her confidence, memory, and overall well-being. The beauty of these activities is their accessibility and adaptability. You don't need expensive equipment, advanced training, or drastic lifestyle changes to incorporate them into your daily routine. Instead, they can be tailored to fit your unique needs, preferences, and circumstances. Here's how you can get started. 1. Start small. Begin with one activity that resonates most with you. If you enjoy reading, commit to finishing one book per month and discussing it with a friend. If you prefer movement, aim for a short walk around the block each day. Gradually add more activities as you build momentum. 2. Make it social. Many of these activities are more enjoyable and effective when done with others. Invite a neighbor to join you for a morning stroll, organize a weekly game night with family, or enroll in a group class at your local community center. Shared experiences not only strengthen relationships, but also reinforce accountability and motivation. 3. Be consistent. Like any habit, consistency is key. Set aside dedicated time each day or week for your chosen activities. Even 15 minutes of meditation, 10 minutes of stretching, or half an hour of puzzle solving can make a difference over time. 4. Embrace flexibility. Life is unpredictable, and some days will be busier than others. That's okay. The goal isn't perfection, it's progress. If you miss a day, simply pick up where you left off without judgment. Adaptability ensures sustainability. 5. Celebrate progress. Acknowledge your efforts and achievements, no matter how small. Did you complete a crossword puzzle faster than usual? Celebrate. Did you try a new recipe or learn a new dance move? Celebrate. Positive reinforcement motivates you to keep going. It's also important to recognize that brain health is deeply intertwined with overall wellness. A healthy diet, proper hydration, and regular medical checkups play crucial roles in supporting cognitive function. Staying hydrated ensures your brain has the fuel it needs to operate efficiently, while routine health screenings help identify and address potential issues early. Managing underlying conditions like hypertension, diabetes, or sleep apnea is equally critical, as these can exacerbate cognitive decline if left untreated. Additionally, don't underestimate the power of attitude. Maintaining a positive outlook and embracing lifelong learning are among the strongest predictors of cognitive longevity. People who view aging as an opportunity for growth rather than decline tend to experience better physical and mental health outcomes. By adopting a mindset of curiosity, gratitude, and resilience, you set yourself up for success not just in preventing Alzheimer's, but in thriving throughout your golden years. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Protecting your brain isn't about resisting change, it's about embracing it with intention and grace. Aging brings inevitable shifts, but it also offers unparalleled opportunities for self-discovery, connection, and fulfillment. The steps we've discussed today aren't just tools for safeguarding your cognition, they're pathways to living a richer, more meaningful life. Imagine waking up each morning knowing that you have the power to shape your own narrative, to continue growing, learning, and contributing in ways that bring you joy and satisfaction. That's the promise of these 15-minute activities. They remind us that our minds are capable of incredible feats, no matter our age. Alzheimer's may be a daunting possibility, but it's not inevitable, not if you take charge of your brain health and invest in practices that nurture your cognitive vitality. Finally, I want to thank you for joining me on this journey to explore how spending just 15 minutes a day can dramatically lower your risk of Alzheimer's disease. If you found these strategies helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share it with someone who might benefit from hearing these ideas. Together, we can inspire ourselves and others to embrace aging with confidence, curiosity, and courage. Until next time, take care of yourself, stay sharp, and remember, your brain is like a garden. It flourishes when tended with care, patience, and love. Here's to nurturing yours, one mindful step at a time.